The story introduces us to Mo Fun, a nervous third-year junior high student who is worried about the upcoming entrance exam for magic school. Mo Fun is not worried because he lacks knowledge, but because he is to be tested on magic, which he is unfamiliar with. Students who pass this demanding test will soon join the desired school of magic. Mo Fun explains that he hasn't had enough time to study because 3 months ago, he was sleeping in the mountains, where he met a mysterious old man who gave him a necklace. As a result, Mo Fun's classmates tease him, making him feel like he is the least likely to pass and the worst student in the class. We meet Mu Bai, Mo Fun's opposite, who is the most popular student in the class and belongs to a family of ice magic specialists. After school, Mu Bai's father waits outside for him, and though he has always been very supportive of his son, he is worried about his future as his grades are low and he doesn't have enough points to get into the school of magic. He tells his son that he found him a job as a delivery driver, which he can do instead of attending magic school. Mo Fun pleads with his father, promising to study even harder to get into the school, and his father agrees to do everything he can to help Mo Fun. While walking home with his friend, Mo Fun sees his father speaking to the boss of the Mu family, who are the richest and most powerful family in the city. This family has a humiliating personality, particularly towards Mo Fun's family. In a flashback scene, we see that Mo Fun has known the Mu family for quite some time, and when he was younger, he spent a lot of time with the daughter of the Mu family. One day, the daughter wanted to escape from her family because she doesn't agree with the way they do things, so she sneaks out and asks Mo Fun to help her escape. However, they are caught by the boss, and he punishes Mo Fun's father for his actions. In the present, the boss tells Mo Fun's father that he will help with his son's future and ensure he gets into the school of magic, but only in exchange for their home and mortgage, which he will turn into his land. Mo Fun's father agrees to give up their home, so Mo Fun can have a chance to become a magician. When he breaks the news to his son, Mo Fun is ecstatic about going to magic school, but his father doesn't mention the fact that he had to give up their own home. Instead, he tells Mo Fun that they will be renting out their house once he enters the Magic Academy, but Mo Fun knows the truth, having seen his father earlier talking to the boss. On the first day of magic school, everyone needs to awaken their elemental powers, and Mo Fun's classmates make fun of him for being the only student who didn't pass the exams. Each student will need to place their hand on stone, which will reveal their elemental power. Mu Bai is the first to use the stone and is given the ice power, just like the rest of his family. Once a student obtains an elemental power, the badge will show stars representing the level of their ability. However, most people don't have many stars to begin with, but Mu Bai already has 1 star, showing his ability is strong. As the other students take turns putting their hands on the stone, Mo Fun nervously awaits his turn. The others start snickering when the teacher calls out his name, taunting him about how he's going to get the worst power for failing the exam. The class watches eagerly as Mo Fun places his hand on the stone. They're all still laughing since they don't think he even knows how to use the darn thing. Mo Fun concentrates hard, but nothing happens at first. The other students start to lose interest and get distracted by the noise coming from a classroom next door. Suddenly, a loud gasp comes from the neighboring classroom. The students there have just witnessed a fellow classmate gaining the rarest of abilities, lightning, but Mo Fun stays behind, eyes closed and focusing harder than ever on stone. Just then, the stone lights up, first with a vibrant purple, the sign of the rare lightning ability. But then it also glows red, indicating that Mo Fun has also gained the element of fire. But no one sees what happens, as they're too busy being distracted by the commotion next door. All they see is Mo Fun standing there with a look of surprise and a badge that shows the element of fire. The teacher congratulates him, and the other students are shocked, thinking he's only gained 1 element. But Mo Fun can't help but laugh inside his head, knowing that he's got lightning too, and that he's proven everyone wrong. After 2 months, the teacher informs all the students that they need to control 7 stars that will appear when they are awakened. To unlock their full power, they have to learn how to form a star path by concentrating on the stars. Mu Bai, who is the highest ranking student in the class, is asked by the teacher to demonstrate how to align the stars. On the other hand, Mo Fun is only a 1-star student and is made fun of by his classmates for not making any progress with his element, which is the fire element. However, what they do not know is that he already has 6 stars in his other element, lightning power, and only needs to master the 7th star. One day, Mofun stumbles across his sister at a park. His sister can't walk properly and requires a wheelchair. However, thugs have taken her wheelchair and begin to make fun of her. Mofun goes over to the thugs and asks for the wheelchair back, but they refuse and threaten him. At that moment, Mofun uses the stars to unlock his full power and manages to form the star path, activating the 7th star. He then uses his lightning ability to attack the thugs, who beg him for mercy and run away in fear. The boss of the family visits Mubai and discusses his 5-star abilities, proud of how far he has come. He then asks Mubai about Mofun, to which he replies that Mofun is only a 1-star student and is branded as the worst magician in the school. The boss tells Mubai they will need to find a way to take Mofun out of the class and make him fail the next exam. Mubai plans to use a small stone, also known as a magic stone, which can absorb energy. They can use it to make sure Mofun gets worse than a D in his next exam. However, Mofun has been training his firepower and has the ability to use 5 stars. He concentrates more than ever before to prove to the boss that he is a worthy magician and deserves to be at the School of Magic. On the day of the exam, the teacher explains that they will test their powers using a crystal ball that can determine the amount of power they have reached. The ball will glow, and if it glows up the right amount, then they have become strong enough. The students take turns using the ball, revealing their power levels. Mubai reaches the max grade of S, and Mofun gets called out to test his power. The boss notifies the examiner to place the magic stone under the crystal ball to absorb Mofun's true power, resulting in him only getting a B. However, Mofun is suspicious and uses the ball again, breaking the stone. This time, they see Mofun's true power, and he gets an S score, making his classmates proud. He then tells the examiners that he also wants to do the optional test. He shocks his classmates with his true powers of the fire element and becomes the most powerful student in his class. The Mu family leader, Mujiwo, offers Mofun a ring as a symbol of respect and admiration and asks him to work for him and represent the Mu family. However, Mofun rejects his offer and tells him and his family that they are scum who go around humiliating others. The Mu family asks Mofun to apologize, but he refuses. It's been 2 years since Mofun's last encounter with the Mu family, and a new semester is about to begin. The professor welcomes them to an elite class, exclusively for the top-ranked mages. The students are to receive exclusive relics known as magic eeks that will drastically improve their training. The top 4 students in the class will have a month to use the eek, however, due to the argument he had with the Mu family. Mofun will only get to use the eek equipment for 10 days. Fortunately, Mofun has another eek, which is the necklace that the old man gave him. When his teacher, Miss Tang, visits him, Mofun explains to her that this necklace is the most powerful relic, which was thought to be extinct. She told him that this necklace is a growth type of eek that absorbs all types of souls and spirits and continues to grow your abilities, so he should cherish it. The students head up into the mountains to meet the leader of an army to do some basic training, or so they thought. The leader of the army wants these students to participate in an exercise called the hunting program, where these students will be hunting real enemies and get to test their mage skills. So Mofun and the others start completing various different tasks until they come across a cave. The leader of the army told them to retrieve a bracelet which he lost inside the cave, but the one-eyed wolves are lurking inside. The commander told them it was the one-eyed wolf inside the cave, but that was a lie because the wolf is actually called the spirit wolf, which is under the command of their orders to go soft on the students to fully test their skills. They all head inside the cave and eventually come across the giant wolf. Most of the students are frightened apart from Mubai, who uses his ice magic, but it doesn't do much damage to the monster. Mofun then quickly helps a girl who is brave enough to step in front of the beast, but Mofun knew she wouldn't be able to harm it and took her out of the cave. However, the same girl ran back inside to prove that she's a strong mage. Even her second attempt didn't hurt the monster, and she was saved just in time by the student with the lightning power. Mubai also goes in for his second attempt but gets thrown to the ground. Then, Mofun enters the cave just in time and puts his magic to the test by activating his stars. He uses the fire element to blast fireballs at the beast, and it unlocked a new level of ignition, and now he's at level 2 ignite. This shocks the teachers who were watching from above. The commander notifies the other teachers that the wolf is no longer listening to his commands, and he can't control it, so the students may be in danger, so they go down to save them. The beast was out of control, so Mo Fun and his friend Zhang Zio lured the beast into the cave in order to protect the other students. The beast attacked Zhang Zio, and he was knocked down. Then for the first time, Mo Fun combines both his abilities to take down the spirit wolf. After slaying the beast, his necklace starts to absorb all the energy from the spirit, making him even more powerful. His teacher tells him he's surprised that a student was able to defeat the wolf, as the spirit wolf's power is just as strong as the real one-eyed wolf. As the task was completed, all students will receive a score on the test, all thanks to Mo Fun. But Mo Fun doesn't care about the praise, as he is more focused on releasing his true power. Once he defeated the beast, he was able to unlock level 2 fire, and realizes that there's still room for improvement. He wants to achieve the same level of power for his lightning ability, and he remembers Miss Young's advice about the necklace that can absorb different souls. Determined to evolve the necklace and improve his powers, Mo Fun sets out to become a hunter. Entering the hunter's hall, he's greeted by a stranger who warns him about the long waiting line to join the city hunters. When Mo Fun tells them he has lightning power, the man thinks he's lying and informs him that lightning mages are as rare as a unicorn sighting. But Mo Fun doesn't give up and leaves, determined to prove them wrong. Meanwhile, the leader of the hunters is fed up with low-ranking mages trying to join their ranks and decides to only accept experienced hunters. When they finally get to Mo Fun, he doesn't have a hunter certificate, and they tell him to leave. But Mo Fun shocks them with his lightning power, and they're amazed as they've never seen a lightning mage in person. After proving his powers by forming a star path with his lightning ability, Mo Fun is accepted into the city hunters and assigned a mission to a local school that was attacked by monsters. But they tell him to stay behind because he's a new member. Of course, Mo Fun won't take no for an answer and insists on joining them, especially when he learns that the school is where his sister goes. Calling his sister, he learns that she's okay, but the other students have been taken by the monsters. Arrived at the scene of a monster attack and started to investigate. Soon, he met the one-eyed beast, a powerful creature. He faced off with the beast, but fortunately, it reached the rest of the team, known as the elite group of hunters. During the fight, the youngest member of the group made a mistake while using her powers, but thanks to Mo Fun's lightning power, he managed to take down the beast, paralyzing it and preventing the girl from getting hurt. Everyone thanked Mo Fun for being there and saving her life, and accepted him as part of the team. Mo Fun fit in well with the group and became a respected hunter. Meanwhile, the Mu family had been preparing the strongest male ice mage called Yuan for a duel with Mo Fun. Yang, the leader of the Mu family, asked him why he selected Yuan as the mage to fight Mo Fun, and the boss explained that it was to celebrate his coming of age, and he could invite the whole family to celebrate. At school, Mo Fun's classmate, Tsu Min, asked him to meet her after school. She had heard stories about strange things happening at a compound and wanted to investigate the area with the strongest mage in the class, to which he agreed. They discovered the area and came across another one-eyed wolf, which was different from the previous one. Mo Fun told Tsu Min that this was the real one-eyed wolf that the city hunters had been trying to find for a long time. He promised to give the location to the rest of the team, but Tsu Min had already phoned the police. The wolf heard the sound of the ringing phone and instantly chased them. Mo Fun did everything he possibly could to take care of the monster, but even after several powerful attacks, he could not seem to kill it. That's when a member of the city hunters called Kaitang arrived from the city. She was an ice mage who was also a part of the Mu family. Then Tsu Min told her about Mo Fun, who was currently fighting the one-eyed wolf, and they quickly rushed over to help him, just in time to immobilize the wolf. Kaitang remembered Mo Fun because she saw him when he was younger and caught him through the window. She then told Yuan that his name is Mo Fun and that he attends the School of Magic, and insulted their uncle. Yuan was surprised that he just saw Mo Fun for the first time, as this is the guy he will be dueling with. The wolf turned out to be quite resistant, and although they were very experienced mages, the wolf didn't stop increasing its strength. After that, they cornered up as a group, and Mofun decided to use the lightning power to stun the wolf. However, after using his power, the wolf turned red and eventually evolved into something called a general class and became even stronger. Some agreed to back out and leave as the odds were in its favor, but the captain insisted they should at least try to defeat it, as many lives were at risk if they just did nothing. This is when they all came together and used their powers with all their might and tried to contain the beast. When Mofun ran away, she called the city hunters and explained that they had tamed the wolf but needed Mofun's lightning power to paralyze it. Upon arriving, he met all the other hunters who asked him to use the lightning power on the wolf. He managed to maintain it for a while, but this was still no match for the beast, as this particular wolf was still a much higher level than him. And just like that, Mr. Yang appeared out of nowhere like a mystical water ninja. Mofun couldn't believe his eyes. He had heard of Mr. Yang's legendary powers. Mr. Yang's mastery of the water element was truly unparalleled, and he quickly went to work eliminating the one-eyed wolf. Mofun couldn't help but feel a surge of excitement as he absorbed the soul of the wolf and felt a new level of power coursing through his veins. The day of his fight against Yuan was fast approaching, and despite the director's encouragement, Mofun couldn't shake the feeling of doubt that lingered in the back of his mind. But then the director dropped a bombshell. The real prize for winning the tournament was access to the Sacred Spring, an arena where mages could improve their skills in a drastic way. Mofun realized that this must have been how Mr. Yang had become so powerful. Mofun was determined to win the tournament and access the Sacred Spring, but it seemed like no one had any faith in him. Even his childhood friend warned him not to show up, but Mofun was ready for the challenge. He had been waiting for this day to fight for his honor and to beat the family who had humiliated his dad for so many years. The day of the duel arrived, and Mofun strutted down the red carpet like a VIP guest. Kai Tang scolded him for acting like he owned the place, but Mofun didn't care. He was ready to show everyone what he was made of. The duel was intense, with both mages showing incredible power. Yuan taunted Mofun, claiming his level 3 ice power was too strong for Mofun's level 2 fire power. But Mofun remembered his training from the City of Hunters and aligned the 7th star to release his true fire ability. Yuan was shocked when Mofun used a fireball to protect himself from the ice storm attack. But Yuan had a trick up his sleeve, a specialized body armor gifted to him by his father. The crowd cried foul, calling the match unfair, but Mofun wouldn't give up. He remembered what his father had sacrificed to get him into the School of Magic and unleashed his maximum lightning power, and to everyone's surprise, he revealed that he was a double elemental mage. In the end, Mofun emerged victorious, breaking Yuan's body armor and claiming the ultimate prize, access to the Sacred Spring. It was an unexpected victory, but one that Mofun would cherish forever. And that, my friends, is the end of Season 1. If you want me to review Season 2, just leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest magical adventures. Until next time, take care.